Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today, the MUT Heroes promo was released. This has sort of become a staple promo in Ultimate Team, I believe 2 years ago. It was started, if I'm not mistaken. So this will be the third year. And for me this year, contrary to the previous 2 years, which I thought was executed very well, this promo is really hit and miss. I really like some things about it, but I really think that there's really one big thing that they missed that they really shouldn't have, especially considering the blueprint of the MUT Heroes promo that they have seemed to follow from the previous 2 years. So basically, the MUT Heroes promo is the real first time where there's an inflection of, starters, very usable cards on probably 95 to 97% of teams right now. Unless you're running with a very high-end legend team with like signature series and MUT 10 cards. These cards might be backups for you. I don't know, but for probably 97% of the community, these are going to be starters. They're usually fairly affordable. You can see right now, these are about 200k or so. The Stafford's 170. I should probably buy that, but I'm not going to. 195, so trending between 190 and 200 it seems these cards are going for right now, which is pretty affordable. I really like that they're allowing people to get these cards even though they're NAT through solos. You can get an NAT 90 to 91 fantasy pack, and that's, you can pick anyone you want, so I'm guessing most people are going to pick 91s. Just because, well, for one thing, they're higher overall, and two, then you can put it either in an exchange set, or you could put 90s in exchange sets also, but the 91s could possibly go in a higher exchange set depending on how that tiers out, or you can quick sell it for a higher amount of training, so probably 91s are going to be what most people are going to go for there. And then also, House Rules next week is most likely going to have an NAT MUT Hero reward for that. They talked about it on the stream last night, so that's good. Potential for 2 non-auctionable tradable MUT Hero cards if you don't want to actually do the sets, which is a good thing. But with that being said, the really 2 things that I think they missed on that they had for sure last year, and I'm pretty sure the prior year to last year as well, is number 1, for the sets that you could do, you had an objective list for each one. So if you did one set, you got like 20k. If you did 2, you got like another 20k or something, and then it was like tiered like 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and then if you did all 32, you got like 500k, and it all added up to like 1,000,000 coins or something for doing the sets. This year you do get the NAT, I believe 85 to 86 back for the given team, and then you get one of the 80 to 81s back NAT. So you can put those in exchange sets, which they didn't have in prior years, but I think just having those coins was really a lot more gratifying, and it was a lot easier to get that guaranteed coins and turn it into whatever you wanted. As compared to getting these NAT cards, and then you have to accumulate enough to put in an exchange set, and then even then you could hit a dud and get a card out of that exchange set that's just not worth a lot. So I really think they missed the mark on that. But to me, even more than that, because at least you do have the NAT thing, so they're, it's sort of a alternate to the objective list, but what there isn't an alternate to is the fact that last year these cards had, and previous 2 years I believe too, each card had one stat that was significantly higher than the rest, because these are MUT Heroes, so the whole like superheroes theme, sort of their, primary superpower, if you want to call it, would be, for instance, Matthew Stafford would have 98 throw power or something, like insane throw power. And then the rest of his stats would be how it is, but you'd have that throw power. So, if you were a guy that threw it deep downfield, you might want that Stafford card. or go to Daron Payne here, defensive tackle for the Redskins. He has 92 strength. Say that's like 98 strength. So, his superpower would be strength. Or Brandon Cooks, who has 91 speed. He might be a very sought after card because he might have 97 or 98 speed, and that would be his, superpower, his main stats, and maybe his catching stats and route running would go down a little bit to compensate for that large speed increase. But that would really make that card sought after for people who wanted a speed receiver, or looking for defensive tackle with high strength, or looking for that quarterback with high throw power. That would be a really appealing option, and that's just not the case this year. I mean, 93 throw power is still top end, but 98 throw power would be top end, for months and months and months. And yeah, his accuracy, maybe his throw on the run, play action stats would suffer because of that, but you'd have the card because of that one throw power stat, or that speed stat, or strength, block shed, zone coverage, whatever it would be given the card and the position. You had that, so you could really build your team around a scheme if you wanted. And that's not the case this year. The second thing they could have done is what they did with the MUT Superstar players. Go over to the MUT Superstars, and they gave these cards abilities already on the player. Usually you have to use training to purchase abilities. One got sold, just go down so no one buys it. Usually you have to equip the player with abilities, buy it with training, and then equip it already. They already have abilities on them. And that made sense for, the MUT Superstars. And it would also make sense for the MUT Heroes as well, staying with the sort of superheroes theme. They have abilities, if you want to go with that theme. So that was the second thing they could have done that they missed. I mean, in a perfect world, they would have done both. They would have given these cards abilities, these MUT Heroes abilities, and they would have given them increased individual stats. Again, like this Payne, 98 strength. You get Stafford, 98 throw power. It's just something that's different. So I really think they missed the mark on that. Now, I think they did some good things, again, with the solos, the house rules. If they do that, give you NAT cards. At least with the objectives list, they don't have the coins objective list, but for these sets, you are able to get an 85 to 86 and 80 to 81, depending on the team, back NAT. So I think that's a good thing. But overall, I am a bit disappointed with the promo. I'm still going to engage with it. I don't know how many sets I'm going to do, but I did sell my team off, I think 2 or 3 nights ago. That was more so, I didn't necessarily think the market was going to tank a whole lot, because I think it was already tanking, preliminary tanking, because people kind of knew this was coming. They sort of teased it on Twitter, and people just kind of knew it was coming anyway, so the market didn't really go up that much at all. In fact, you could argue, or didn't go down as much, today. You could actually argue it went up a bit, but so I had some coins. I had over 2 million, but the Ultimate Kickoff players were going down a bit for I have no idea what reason. So I was buying some James Whites and Kendall Fullers, Leighton Vander Esch's, sort of investing in that with those coins. But back to the promo. I'll really quickly go over these packs. I'll pull one just to see if I have any luck. There's this Heroic Bundle. I wouldn't pull that. This isn't a promo that I would spend money on. This is the heroes. They're going for, 200K, maybe the top end, like when Jalen Ramsey comes out. Maybe card like that. Saquon Barkley maybe will go for closer to 300, but even then, it's not a promo like, if you're going to spend money, I do it on Ultimate Freeze or on the Blitz promo or something where it's more guaranteed value back. But if you want to do this 85-86 Sidekick Fantasy Pack, 150 points, they'll let you purchase one. It's generally a good deal. You can get some coins back or get a jump start on a set if you're looking to do that. But I will pull one Metropolis pack, not with points. 28,000 coins. I don't know if you can pull the heroes and packs. I would assume you can. But who knows? We will see if I can pull something great here. Wayne Gellman. It was Saquon, but he's not even out yet, I don't think. And an 81, Uchenna and Wusu. Probably botched that. But whatever, 81 overall Chargers player. So, I don't know what theirs. Think like 10 or 11K they were going for. They're not going any higher than just the standard price for 80 and 81s, I don't believe. So, it's a loss on this pack of probably 13K, if I had to guess. So, I'm going to end the video there. Let me know what you guys think about MUT Heroes. If you're getting any of these cards, what cards are your favorite? If you're like me, you wish that there was abilities and supremely high overall, one stat that was supremely high overall on each card, rather than just sort of your generic stats for each card. Again, these are all usable cards on, again, I say 97% of teams. The heroes are the full ones, not the 85, 86s, but so that's good. You're able to get 2 NATs, house rules, and solos, so that's going to be good as well. And at least if you do the sets, you do get 85, 86, 80, 81 back NAT, so that is good as well. Just, I really think they missed the mark on the whole point of MUT Heroes, which wasn't only just for an influx of cards into the game that can go on most people's teams, but also to sort of give each card a uniqueness to it, to really stand out above the other cards that come out. And again, the really point is you get a 91 Stafford, 98 throw power. There's going to be 95, 96, 97 quarterbacks that come out in the coming months that aren't going to have that throw power. So that card could still be very well sought after in January, February, especially if you got another upgrade. All of a sudden you have this card, you could get them to even higher stats. So I really think they missed the mark on that, but that is the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.